Hey guys, the country's here. I know I haven't shot a video in a long time. I just, between work, school, haven't really had time to do pretty much anything. But yeah. So kind of an update on how things are going right now, or at least what the game plan is for now. So what's been happening is finally got done what I needed to get done with certain things that's been preventing me from doing what I need to do. I don't really want to get into the personal aspect of it. It's fine, whatever. Anyway, bigger things are happening now. So I've still got the 74 Super Beetle that, you know, everyone is loving right now. Probably not even that, but anyway. But it's sitting in the backyard, still rusted in pieces. I haven't even ordered any parts for it. I'm just gonna be honest. I've got it home. I've done what y'all have seen, and that's it. I'll just let it sit. It's whatever. This video is gonna be more of a video log. I'm gonna talk, and y'all are probably have already clicked off the video by now. Whatever. If you're still here, you're still here. Congratulations, you wasted a whole minute and 43 seconds. Anywho, so between this video and my last video that was posted probably several months ago, I bought another car, and I think y'all are gonna like what I got. It's a 1984, I'm sitting in it right now, 1984 Chevy Camaro, and if I am not mistaken, it's a Berlinetta edition. I don't know if that's rare or not, but you know, she's got some history to it. And again, I'm sitting in it right now. It's a work of yeah, it's work. So yeah, right now I'm sitting in it. My seats. So far the interior is pretty much pristine. I wish I could turn the camera. Oh, damn, I can't turn the camera around. Anyway, I'll do it like this. So here is my dash. Now the Berlinettas, I'm just going to show y'all that for now. I'm going to do a different video, different day, because, you know, it's in the middle of the night. But anyway, so the Berlinettas came with a V6 engine. It only ran with, I want to say it was, I don't know what the transmission types that were in these beforehand. I don't know that off the top of my head, but I'm sure I can Google it. You can Google it. Anyway, so it's been motor swapped and transmission swapped. It's got a 305 V8, which is a 5-liter. To some people who don't know cubic inches, it's a 5.0 V8. Now, it being that, I'm running a 350 transmission, which, correct me if I'm wrong, which I know there will be comments that I'm wrong, is a 6.0 transmission. I think it brings it up a whole nother liter. Honestly, I don't give a damn. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that should be a 6-liter transmission. I don't know the conversions. It's probably more like a 5.5, whatever. So, update on this. This is going to be included into the whole Beetle thing, because I'm kind of restoring this as well. Drove it from Troutman. It was my uncle's car. He, you know, sold it to me. He didn't really have a use for it anymore. He just got done tinkering with it and done what he wanted to do and had his fun with it. So, which is fine. It's not a problem. You know, and I'm enjoying so far what he's done to it. I love just every bit of it. Just something about me and vintage cars. I'm drawn to them. I always spend my money on them. Tell you what, I stay single. Saves me money. So anyway, I get it to the car wash. No problem at all. I'm gonna get more comfortable. Anyway, I took it to the car wash. No problems there. Got it washed up real good after 4 years of sitting. I tell you what, it started right up. Not a damn problem starting right up. She just fired up like a champ, and that's all it wrote. So anyway, got that. Well, I get at the car wash, you spend like $10 or $5. You can do a quick car wash for $5 or a thorough wash for $10. And it's self-serve. You wash at your own pace. You can take care of certain parts at your own pace of the car. Of the car, which is fantastic to me because I like a thorough cleaning on a car. So anyway, I get it down to, because at the car wash that I go to, they charge for vacuuming. I'm not paying for something to suck my car out, pun intended. Anyway, so I go over to the other car wash, and my buddy follows me. I go over to the other car wash in place, and I'm sitting there, and I got the driver's side vacuumed out. My buddy, he goes, "Hey man," he said, I smell gas. He said, man, that's a strong gassy smell. He said that. I said, oh, I know what it is. I popped the hood, and I thought the fuel line had just fell back off, because the line that was on there, it fell off while we were trying to start it. I think pressure got too high in it, or something had happened to it. I don't know. Anyway, and we had to put it back on before I got it from Troutman, which is, I want to say, 10 miles from me, if even that. Probably more like 15 miles. But anyway, it's like a 20-minute ride, you know. Of course, driving a car that's been sitting for 4 years for 20 minutes is not all that fun. Terrifying, actually, because the steering's flowy in it, you know. Nito steerings is bad, and the brakes are bad, and you know, all my fluids are good, and I replaced the oil in it. And so anyway, we're sitting there, and we go and we pop the hood, and on the fuel pump, on the old one that's on here, it's got there's like holes on the side. I guess it's like breather holes or something. There's like a diaphragm piece in there, and if that piece gets old and it rots out, it sprays gas out the holes. I guess it keeps it from flooding the engine. I don't know, because I'm not so certain on mechanical fuel pumps. I don't know about them that well. Anyway, I'm used to electronic fuel pumps, just like everybody else is. So anyway, I go up to the parts house, $20. All it costs is for that fuel pump, which if I can spend $20 on a part, I ought to go buy a lottery ticket after that, you know. But anyway, so I tried to put the new one in, and me, being me, didn't know that you had to move this push rod up out of the way for the arm to, for the arm to sit. Maybe I can. That might stay. That might fall. If it falls, it falls. So anyway, so there's a push rod, and then there's an arm on the. This is the fuel pump right here. This is my push rod, and the push rod works off a cam and the motor, and that's what mechanically pumps my fuel up to my carburetor. Again, there's going to be a video of me showing the guts and internals of the car, but it's in the middle of the night. That's fine. Well, push rods are supposed to be straight. I don't know if you can tell in the video as I turn. I'm going to hold it up and down and spin it. You can see that, stupid me is bolting the new one on there. You can see the bump. And I just bent the push rod down. This is the push rod. It's about 5 inches long. But yeah, that's what works the mechanical fuel pump, just all day. And you can see, well, I can see, you can't see because the camera is shitty. Anyway, I just got something. You can see on here the scrape mark, so where it was trying to run it, and the damn thing didn't, So I messed up one fuel pump. I had to go back, and I just swapped it out for another one. Because the guy was like, yeah. He was like, I know what you did. He said, you're good, man. He said, just go ahead and just swap it out. It's just remember to move your push rod back up. I didn't know that you had to do that because I've never messed with that type before. So now I have a new push rod being ordered. That's coming in on Monday. Today is Saturday. So tomorrow I get to kill a whole day and not do jack fucking shit. I can't do anything tomorrow. I'm kind of pissed about. Whatever. But I have a 10-day temporary tag on her. And I got to fix that and the horn, and I can go get it inspected and be fine. You know. So, just pray I can get the inspection done. As I'm looking, I see exactly what I've done. That burns me up, you know. If it's not one thing, it's another. You know. Oh my god. Yeah, it's been a day. I thought I smelled gas coming off of that. Anyway, it's been an interesting past few days. But you know, I got a lot of rust everywhere. On the inside, it's weird. Like the rust is just gnarly on the inside, but on the outside, like I've got maybe 2 or 3 rust spots. You know, and it's only, what, the Beetle's a 74. The body style on this is an 84, so it's only 10 years older than the Bug. But of course, this was pretty much waxed every day of its life. Or at least every day that my uncle had it. I mean, I always see my uncle, you know, he'd take it to car wash, hand wax it, and make her look. I mean, so he kept the paint job up. You know, and I'm surprised of that. You know, that it stayed that well. I mean, I'm not surprised my uncle. I mean, this was his pride and joy, and he's just wanting to sell it to me. And I told him, I said, I'm going to treat it like it's my baby. I mean, it's a classic muscle car. You know, it's got a lot of horsepower. You know, it's either you're not going or you're flying. There's no in between. That's what I love about it is I can just step on the gas the right way and set back in the seat. And it's insane for an old muscle car like this. They're just, you know, and I'm glad to have one. News on the Beetle, I do have it for sale. Not that I want to give it up. You know, I'm a man of classic cars. I love classic cars, everything about them. They're just beautiful things. But if the money is right on the Beetle, by all means, take it. You know, a car is a car. You know, there's nothing, you know, you can replace a car. I can go out here and find another 74 Super Beetle and be okay. Shut my door so that way my battery don't run out. But again, I can find another Beetle any other day. I see them on the roads. They're always there. You know, you don't always see an 80s model come out. And I used to bash on 80s. You know, I hated everything 80s. But now that I sit in it, you know, I've heard an old saying, the car chooses you. And it does. It really does. You don't go out and say, I want that one. You know, that's the car I want. No, the car chooses you. I mean, the Beetle, when I seen it, you know, it's like it speaks to you, like, hey, pick me, you know. And when I seen the Camaro, because I've always talked to my uncle about it, like, hey, you know, because I used to, whenever I was younger, I used to ride with him in it, and, you know, he'd take it, haul ass down the road, and I'm sitting over here in the passenger seat, and I'm just smiling and giggling and whatnot, you know. He'd go hauling ass down the road in it, and we'd come back up the road, and I just fell in love with it, and I never thought I would actually be the next owner of it, you know. I always thought he would sell it to one of his other, like his niece that he's talked of. I don't remember her name, but I mean, I just always thought it would have went somewhere else, or he'd have kept it till he croaked, type of thing. But you know, I gladly appreciated that he, you know, was willing to sell it to me. It's means a lot, you know, because he's not actually my uncle. They're friends with my parents, but when I was younger, I asked them, I was like, can I call y'all aunt and uncle? You know, they came off in that way, and it, you know, we just hit it off ever since. And he's a veteran, and he'll sit there and tell me stories, and I love hearing an old war story of, you know, guys goofing off in the barracks or something, you know, just something happening, stuff like that. You know, I've always loved it, you know. I mean, hell, we've been friends ever since, and we got nicknames for one another. I won't say them on camera, just, you know, just because of what we call each other, but, you know, it's all fun and games, and we love it. And hell, they'll call us up and say, hey, you wanna go out and go get some breakfast or something together? And of course, we'll sit there and, yeah, let's go, because, you know, I'm young, of course, for those of you that don't know me, and I'm still living with my parents. Of course, I just graduated high school this year, so kind of tells you my age. I don't even know if I've said it on camera. I'm not going to, you know, kind of personal thing. I'm not like old as hell. I'm not like 26. I look old, and I know I look old, but I just heard lightning. I don't want to hear lightning. I want to work on this car after this video. But my plans are for the car after this video is over is, well, my damn horn don't work. So I gotta fix that before it passes inspection. Now, my state laws state that a car that is older than, or that is considered an old car is, damn, I got ants all over my car, man. It's big ass black ants too. Anyway, it's 1 year away from being an antique car, but it's so old it's considered a classic car, and all I need is safety. So that's seat belts, headlights, turn signals, and a horn. And hazards. I don't even know if those work. I don't even know how the hell you turn those on. Oh, shit, they're on. Uh-oh. And they're staying on. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. So yeah, I just figured out hazards on a Camaro. Oh, that don't feel good. And it's weird because behind the gas pedal I can see a little sliver of light, but like the floors are not, they're not rotted. There's like a little crack, and that's it. Like you get up under the car and it's not, there's no rust, like virtually no rust. There is a little bit of rust, but you know, 34 years old, there's gonna be rust. You know, because I drive a Crown Victoria as well. That's my dad's car, but I drive it as well, and it's starting to show rust. And that car is, let's see, 98. Son of a bitch, that car's 20, right? 98 to 2018. Yeah, that Crown Victoria is 20 years old. It's old. Wait, yeah, 98, 2008, 2018. Yeah, 20 years old. That, wow. American Muscle Classic. I think we've just been a family of muscle cars. Like the men has always driven a V8 in the family. We've never had really a, well, no, I'm going to withdraw that statement. My dad had a little Mazda Protege, I think, or Prodigy. I don't even know what the hell that car was. It was some foreign car. And I think that was a V6, or no, it was an inline four. It was rattle can blue. I never forget the damn spray paint job I seen on it, but it was rattle can blue. Shittiest little car I've ever seen, and it just, oh, it was a trip. We all loved it. I mean, we'd hop in Dad's car, and what was it? I think my sister called it Dad's little fart cart, because it smelled like shit on the inside. It smelled like a working man's car is what it smelled like, you know. Smell like sweat, blood, sweat, and tears, pretty much. That's about how that Crown Victoria is, but me driving her around, and I like to keep it clean, and so I'm not like a professional detailer, but I will keep a car clean. You know, that's my kind of thing, because you never know when you want to pick you up pretty little lady and, you know, she hops in your car and she sees how you really drive with it. Like, I mean, hell, I already got water bottles on the floorboard, and that right there, that's too much mess right there. You know, I wouldn't have pretty little lady in my car with water bottles, dirt in the floor, and the seats dirty like they are now. You know, you find you a girl you like and you take them out to dinner or whatever. You don't want no dirty car taking her out. You know, you want her to be able to sit on a seat that smells or that looks brand new, and the car smells new and looks nice on the inside. You know, how you do it. Always clean your car out before you take your lady out. Just respect right there. You know, and I took a friend out, coworker of mine, and we went out to lunch. But still, I cleaned the car. I spent $50 that day cleaning the car. You know, because again, I didn't want to ride around in an old dirty car. You know, a lady in the car with me. Even my mama, I won't let my mom in the car with me. The car dirty. You know, I'll at least clean out the front seat area, and then I'll put my mama in the car. And hey, yeah, you better open your car door for your mama too. Just, yeah. But I will. I'll keep a clean car, even for my mama. Which, you know, once I get this on the road, my mama is gonna be the first lady I have in the car with me and take her for a ride in it, because she likes old muscle cars, and I know she does. And you know, she likes to ride around in them, and she hates that Beetle. I don't know what it is, but good Lord, she hates that Beetle with a burning passion. She always tells me, "Dan, you gotta sell it. You gotta let somebody off you $50 for it." Excuse me, can you get off me? Damn bugs. Well, I've taken up 22 minutes. Okay, if you have stayed with me for 22 minutes and have heard my rambling, congratulations. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Do all that other bullshit that every YouTuber fucking does. You know, pardon the language, hell, I'm sorry. You know, you don't like it, fuck it. Some people tell me I sound like Larry the Cable. Oh my God, my suspension is melty. A little bit, not as bad as the Vic. I've never just got around to replacing the shocks in it. Don't know why, I ain't never done it. Eventually I will, at one point. You know, it's nice to ride around in the car. I consider, the hell? Something hit the door, probably a bug or something. Because I consider that Crown Victoria a luxury car. I mean, it's big, comfortable seats, lots of leg room, you know. I tell you what, if every teenager in the world knew what a Crown Victoria was capable of, they'd have one. I mean, throughout high school, that's what I drove. I took like a secondary class up in Trotman, where this car was sitting at, and I had to drive up there. You know, you could take a bus up there, but I chose to drive up there. But hell, Crown Victoria, man, I pull up in the parking lot and everybody knew, like, yep, there's Big Country. You know, everybody loved it. You know, everybody loves a cop car. It wasn't even a cop car, it's the base model. You know, the most basic Crown Victoria you can get. But everybody loved it, you know, and we sat there one day, and I don't think my daddy even knows about this one, because his dad's car. But we fit, I think it was like 6 students in the trunk of that car, just to see if we could do it. You know, I took out all the tools and whatnot that Dad carries around back there, you know. God, I'm still smelling gas. I need to check and see if it's leaking. Oh, God. Anyway, but yeah, I think we had 6 students in the trunk of that car, all on top of one another. I wouldn't get in there. But, yeah, we had 6 guys back there. Now, they were full-grown men like me, you know, all buff and whatnot, just huge dudes. And so, yeah, 6 people will fit in the trunk of a Crown Victoria. And, you know, they're just behemoth of a car. You know, weighing in, they're the last body-on-frame cars. Now, if my information is wrong, feel free to correct me. right now the base models push out, they say that they push out 220 horsepower with 224 foot-pounds of torque to the rear wheels. It's the last body-on-frame sedans that Ford has put out on the line. And it's full body frame. It's not no unibody shit. But full body frame on the car. It's the same Crown Victoria. My Crown Victoria was made off the same assembly line that the last Crown Victoria was in 2011. That Crown Victoria, the last one that was made, was sent to Kansas City Police Department. Kansas City Police Department put it into a museum, and I think it only had like 28 miles on it, original miles. And that's it. That's all they did with it. Put it in a museum. So that being said, it says a lot for the Crown Victoria world. And a lot of people like them. A lot of people bash on them. They're like, oh, it's an old man car. It's your Sunday drive. Like, no, that's a perfect daily right there. Like I said, if every teenager in high school knew what that car was capable of, and the easy modifications you can make on that car, I mean, I can sit there and I can tear apart the motor, put it back together in not even an hour. I mean, they're so easy to work on. It's a simple new car is what I would say. It's about as easy as working on a Beetle. I mean, I have the Beetle in pieces right now, and it's just easy. There's nothing to it. And I love it. God, I love it. I haven't even driven the bug yet. And God, I hope the day comes I can put my foot on the gas and haul ass in the bug. And it's, yeah. Wow. 26 minutes. I talk way too much. But again, this is all for documentation. It's not that I'm doing it for classic cars. I'm not doing it for views. I do this because this is what I like, and I guess you could say I'm saving up video time for later. And I mean, of course, this is all going on YouTube, and say something happens to me, and everybody knows what went down. It's simple as that. It's if I get done in this video and say, like, I don't know. I get done with the video and the last video that I make, then that's it. But I love it, I love what I do. I love everything about cars. I love the car world. I love classic muscle cars. I love classic cars in general. I mean, it could be an old inline 4 motor. I don't care. If it's a classic car, I'm on it, And that's what I like, I don't understand why that's doing that. Still smelling gas. Great. Probably not even worry about it. Just dump the damn tank and call it a day. Anyway, guys, sorry to take up 28 minutes. Sorry to get weird about it. It's whatever. Oh yeah, check this shit out. Turn on my AC, listen to her whistle. Okay, shut up. I love it.